More and more African American women are embracing their natural hair. This movement of embracing our hair has a close connection to embracing our heritage and our roots. For a while now, society has placed these beauty standards upon us. And to meet those beauty standards, we would constantly straighten our hair, therefore damaging it. We are now rewriting and reestablishing those beauty standards. And we're including all aspects of natural Black beauty. By becoming natural, we are regaining healthy hair. In this day and age, we're learning that health is wealth. The healthier you are, the better you feel. And that goes for hair and skin too. Beginning your natural hair journey isn't easy, yet it can be accomplished. Whether you transition or cut off your damaged hair, taking this step to start your natural journey is what's important. Today, we are going to discuss transitioning. To transition means to undergo a process. Honor the space between no longer and not yet. A quote from Nancy Levin, author of Permission to Put Yourself First. As people, we lack patience and we want everything instantly, hence the microwave and fast food. However, all processes take time. And since we're talking about hair, which is different for everyone, transitioning won't take the same amount of time for each person. Most people who decide to do a natural journey decide to do a big chop, meaning cut all their hair off. And part of the reason why they do that is because of a lack of patience. For people who want to maintain length and who don't grow hair as fast as everyone else, transitioning is the better option for you. While transitioning, you're able to learn your hair, and you're also able to learn what products work best for you. Though it takes time, patience, and effort, you're able to see a change in your hair. And that's my favorite part of the transition. I've been natural for about a year now, and I was able to watch my hair change over time. And it just made me realize and acknowledge that it was better for me to transition than to do a big chop. Transitioning is a continuous learning process. In your journey, you will learn many things. But the first thing you need to learn is what kind of hair do you have? Do you have high porosity hair? Do you have low porosity hair? Do you have type 1 hair? Do you have type 3 hair? Once you know these things, it'll be 10 times easier for you to manage your natural hair. What is hair porosity, you ask? It is how much moisture your hair absorbs and retains. Moisture is the key to natural hair and beautiful curls. High porosity hair is hair that absorbs water very quickly and easily, but just as quickly as that water and moisture comes in, that moisture leaves. Normal porosity is that sweet spot of hair. That's where moisture comes in and it also retains it. Low porosity hair, it's really hard for moisture to get in, and you might also even see droplets of water on your hair because that water just won't come in. Once you discover the type of porosity you have, going out to find products will be so much easier. Another aspect of your hair is hair density. That is the amount of scalp is visible to you for you to see. Low density is when Low density is where your scalp is easily seen. Medium density is where your scalp is sometimes seen, and then high density is where your scalp is barely seen, and that is what I have. And lastly, hair type. Type 1 is straight hair, which is impossible to curl or to become curly. Type 2, or unless you flat iron it or use heat to. We won't talk about that. Type 2 is wavy hair, which is usually prone to frizz. Type 3 is curly hair, which is usually climate dependent. And then there's type 4, which is kinky and coily hair, which is the most fragile and most fine. Knowing these things makes transitioning simpler. And once you establish what product you'll use and how you'll style your hair, you will get into a sort of routine. And while in this routine, you will discover what I like to call transitioning battles. Some people may actually just call them natural hair battles. First battle, shrinkage. And that just means that when your hair is curly, it will not be as long as when it is straight. And that's just how it is. There are ways to eliminate shrinkage, but it's hard. Second battle, styling your hair. You may style your hair one time, and that just means that you're twisting it before, like at night, and then you wake up and untwist it. So you may do this one time, and it looks a certain way, and you really like it. Then, second time you do it, it just doesn't quite look the same as when you did it the first time. Then there's the third battle. Your hair will not look like everyone else's. I'm gonna say that again. Your hair will not look like everyone else's. Everyone's hair is different, and that's just how it is. Though you may encounter these battles, and it's difficult for you, keeping your hair healthy is the most important thing. I know that the big chop is easier and it's quicker, but transitioning is more fulfilling. You establish a routine with your hair. You know how your hair works and operates with different products and different styles. If you don't take anything else from this speech, take this. Embrace the journey, no matter how long or strenuous.